What's going on, reefers? Ian here from Corals.com. Welcome back to our Wednesday walkthrough, where every week we tour through almost every single tank and coral here at our facility. This week, during our pre-Black Friday sale, save up to 50% off all 1,200 corals. We're going to go through almost every single tank today and a huge new update, so let's dive into it. The first tank in our walkthrough today is our photo tank, where we just got done launching over 180 different WYSIWYG frags that we're going to dive into. But first, let's check out all of our meat corals, starting here first with all of our trachea. Some really nice Indo trachea in right now. They're puffed up, they're vibrant, looking great up here in our low flow area. They're nice and puffed out with all their flesh. Our acanthophylias are looking the exact same, super happy up here. Got those really nice green Aussie acanthos and all of those nice big puffy Indo ones. Some really cool colors, gold and green and red, that we don't normally see from Indo. Some really unique pieces. All of our Cinerina and Indophilia, nice and puffed out and inflated. Just another reason why it's important to have those guys on the bottom of your tank and some low flow. All of our Bowerbankies and a nice new batch of rock flower anemones, nice and green. And now diving into all of these WYSIWYG frags that just hit the site. So many different kinds, loaded up on acan lords, all kinds of discosoma mushrooms, short polyp goni, long polyp goni, some really nice euphilia, some gold stem ones, some awesome looking torch and SPS, some killer Cyphastria. Just a great update. This WYSIWYG frag update is so big it spilled over into our other tank. Some more WYSIWYG frags just hit the site, some really nice acro and euphilia to join in on this euphilia tank. But first, we're going to start off with all of our zoanthid colonies. Some really nice zoas up on this rack from all over the place. Indo, Aussie, Fiji, looking tremendous. Next, down into some branching hammers and frags. All of these hammers here are from Australia. They have some great coloration on them. Those bright yellows really pop up. Those are the first ones to get noticed usually. Up on this rack, we also have a lot of our Fungia and Indogonopora. Some miscellaneous soft coral frag packs as well. Here's all of our Aussie wall hammers up here. Nice and bright. A few frog spawn remaining. Our frog spawn have been selling super well, so if you want one, I would definitely hop on it soon. Here's some of our Indo branching hammer frags. They differ slightly from the Aussie ones. They're a little bit smaller and they come in some different color patterns. Here's our aquacultured euphilia tray as well. Some really nice aquacultured euphilia in here. All kinds of branching hammers, frog spawn, cristata. There's a few torch in there. They live so well, and man, do they grow fast. I would definitely pick one of those up. Some of our torch colonies down here. We have some really nice dark nights, and of course those bright yellow tips. There's a lot of corals here in our aquaculture tank. We're going to start off first with all of our soft corals. We have them over here to the right side. Over here we have some low flow and some really low light options. It's perfect for all of our mushrooms and our zoanthids and Palithoa tray. They really do well over here and thrive. You can see just how grown out some of those zoas and Palithoas are. Over into a lot of our Aussie Gonopora, those bright red ones and green. Here's all of our photosynthetic Gorgonias. I think we have about 12 different kinds on the site right now. Some WYSIWYG frags from ORA, a few Wilsoni there up top, and down into our awesome acan lord selection. Tons of WYSIWYG frags and colonies that look nicer by the day. They're rich in color, nice and vibrant. They really pop under these blues. These new colonies especially are just gorgeous. Some nice WYSIWYG chalice frags, also growing super well, nice and encrusted and grown out, just like our aquaculture tray. When you pick up an aquacultured coral, you know that you're getting a proven grower. All of these strains have been grown in aquariums for years and years. They're established, they have amazing coloration, and man, do they pop under blues. Just check out this tray, glowing like crazy. Our show tank is another tank that's just packed to the brim with all different kinds of corals. We have some great variety in here. All of our WYSIWYG Zoa frags. We have a nice diverse selection at the moment. Talk about torch. These two are just show-stopping. These nice new gold Aussie torch on the right and our Holy Grail frags on the left. Just crazy. Diving in next to all of our SPS. We just got in a huge Fiji SPS shipment. All of these guys are from Fiji: Bird's Nest, Acro, Pasillipora, Stylo. They're looking great, nice and colored up. A few Aussie and Indo Acros and different SPS colonies here on the left. There's a Monopora digitata, a Monopora setosa. Over here on the left, some really nice WYSIWYG SPS frags as well. All of those Acros and Pasillipora, Stylos, Birds, Monis, especially those strawberry shortcake frags. Make sure to check those out, they're incredible. Swinging over into another one of my favorite LPS tanks, we have the second basket of an awesome rock flower update that just happened. This one a little bit more colorful, not quite as green. Nice and vibrant colorations. All of our Duncan colonies, we've got a great selection of Duncans, multiple heads on those guys. All of our Pectina and Aussie elegance. Some walking dendros, you don't see those guys too often. They have to be in that cone so they don't walk around and get in any trouble in the tanks. All of our Lobos, some really nice oranges and greens in there. This tank has some really nice LPS diversity. Just check out this shot. A great selection of Favia, candy canes, Mossilea, bubbles, all packed in here in this tank. It's great to see that different diversity up against each other. Not only SPS, but we have a lot of different soft coral frag packs in here. And we can't forget about those flower pots. Always an awesome selection of Alveopora. They look better and better every week and they just glow. Our Scully tank is another tank with some great different coral diversity. We're going to start over here first with those awesome radioactive green Ganastria favia. Man, did they pop. Got some rare Kojiwata frags and up into all of our chalice colonies. Great new selection of chalice colonies. A couple of these just hit the site. This bright purple with those orange glowing eyes and a green rim. This one is true blue. Those eyes are such a unique color. Up here in the corner by themselves is all of our Platygyra. You got to watch out for those stingers, but sometimes these guys can be so pretty. Some really cool coloration. Up top here, all of our soft coral colonies. We have a great selection of toadstools, crowns, Kenya, Sinularia, those cabbage and cloves there up top, star polyps, daisies, all different kinds of soft corals. Over into the stars of this tank, as always, our Scully collection, which just grows and grows by the week. Some really nice new Scullies in. This master is awesome. Those bright orange stripes and that dark rim around the center, just killer. We have some solid orange ones. And this big bleeding apple is probably my favorite. So many different stripes, and it is so bright. As always, thank you so much for checking out our Wednesday walkthrough. Be sure to see all of these corals right now at corals.com, and don't forget about that huge pre-Black Friday sale. Save up to 50% off every single one of these corals. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week.